Good morning, everybody. Good to see all of you. Man, oh man, oh man. What a night. What a night indeed. Good to see you, JD. Man, yeah, West Coast was for a while, wasn't he? Yeah, that is true. I was. About a year and a half is to almost to the date. It was a crazy it was a crazy year and a half. That is for damn sure. Hey Cynthia, good to see you. Aussie Just Jen, good to see you. No man. Nice. How you guys doing this morning? JW. Yes, I was running late this morning, everybody. I know. Captain Kern. Yes. We should start a club for that. Ready to join. Awesome. Very cool. Yes, it is. It is a yo, Sean Bird. What's up? How you doing? Man. Debbie Morin. I'm just glad I do not require as much sleep anymore, but occasionally sleep in. If I did sleep longer, I may not have met so many fine folks here there that are 12 hours ahead of me. that is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Let me try this. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to see if there's something here that's going on. Choose an existing stream. No. No, that works there. Okay. I think I've got issues over on the Rumble side. Let me see what's going on. Make it work if it will. And looks like it is on and streaming. So yeah, let me make sure everything's working here. Uh-huh. There we go. And of course it is working. Yes. Aussie Just Jen. Good to Aussie Just Jen. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Shizzy, delay. You put your stream and come say bye to LC for a bit. Oh, see, come to say hi to LC for a bit. Where is LC over there right now? I had to go check. See, I should have probably read this beforehand. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, let's see. It's awesome. Oh man, you guys have been here since really early. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep all of you fine folks waiting so much. Three. Yeah, it was 2 in the morning whenever I went to sleep last night. Just wait till it gets to the last 10 minutes of chat. Oh my gosh, what is going on? What kind of trouble? Cusby Lawyer called him up, told him to knock it off. Oh, can't type again this morning. King of your whole awake. Can you decipher my code? Oh, you guys are good. Yes. Yeah. Close the show with MG and Megan. Yeah. I'm kudos to Megan for keeping up. she had to be exhausted. She had to be exhausted. Oh man, it is insane. The headphones the battery is telling me stop. That means too many hours. Mm. There we go. All right. Let's see. We've got it. My battery is not dying. 2 a.m. storms. You have more in it. Ooh. Oh, we had an interesting one. So you guys missed out last night. If you didn't check out the show last night with Mo and the D-Band, oh my gosh, it was a blast. It was such a good time. we had a story that both of us are probably going to be covering this morning. It is absolutely probably one of the funniest things that we saw at the time. And she goes, hey, check this out. And I said, well, what is this? And I put it in the chat last night to see if you guys were interested in hearing about the guy that lost his toes, or if we were going to watch the the drunk 18-year-old. Well, guess what? You missed about the amputee. He's actually a double amputee. That's the thing. Double amputee. So let's make sure we got some audio on this thing, and here we go. Does anybody know who this is? Well, you're about to find out. 57-year-old former Marine who made global headlines in 1993 when his then wife chopped off his ween while he slept was diagnosed with toxic peripheral pulmonary apathy after being exposed to contaminated water at Camp Lejeune, military training facility in the 1980s. It's a condition that causes nerve damage to the extremities and caused Bobbitt to have all his toes amputated over the years. The last of which were so the operations left John Wayne with 2 stumps for feet, a limp, and nothing, needing special prosthetic shoes. Maybe I would have made better decisions if my cognitive function wasn't distorted by the chemicals. Sure. This condition can also lead to chronic infections, ulcers, and painful skin grafts. His ex-wife Lorena says she cut off his ween after he raped and beat her, and in June of 1993. Oh man. She sliced off his manhood with a kitchen knife in their apartment in Virginia before fleeing the house. It was also salvaged, and doctors spent 9 hours reattaching it. According to John Wayne, it is now back to normal function. He went on to launch a porn career. In 2013, claimed he slept with 70 women since his wife's attack, but that year he nearly lost a foot. John Wayne's former wife faced up to 20 years in prison for the infamous act, but was found not guilty due to insanity and was acquitted on charges of SA in 1993. That right there is the story. So he recently had all his toes removed. He says it was nowhere near the loss, as not as devastating as when his wife cut off his ween in 93. Now that was trauma, he tells the Post from his Florida home. I was 26 years old whenever I lost my ween. I didn't even want to live when that happened until the doctor put it back on. Well, the toes aren't nearly as traumatic. Bobbitt, now 57, became an international sensation when in the 90s his then wife Lorena cut off his member with a sharp kitchen knife as he slept. And of course, they really don't go too much into details of why it was that it was removed while he slept, except that's sort of what it gets for, being a little grapey and beating the hell out of her. It was later reattached by doctors, but the shocking incident made him a pop culture fixture. Bobbitt was also keen to show the world his reattached member, and went on to perform in 3 adult movies, which became the fastest selling porn movies of all time. After the trauma he's been through, former Marine Bobbitt can joke about his most recent dismembering. At least I don't have to wash between my toes in the shower. Well, he doesn't have to wash. He wouldn't have had to wash between his other testicles either. Which I don't even have a willy. Bobbitt recently had to have his toes taken off after a diagnosis of toxic. And I'm not even going to try to pursue what his toxicity is from being exposed to contaminated water at Camp Lejeune military training facility in the 80s. He told the Post he had substantial nerve damage in his toes, and he also feels numbness in his fingers and now walks with a pronounced limp, and has to wear special prosthetic shoes for balance. He also showed The Post documented he suffers from neurological issues, including memory loss, concentration issues, and inability to read social cues. He is part of a class action suit against the U.S. government, which has accepted liability and set aside more than $1 billion to pay out their victims. Bobbitt is just waiting for his cut. Now, I'm looking at this picture, and I am just saying there's only one that looks like it may be female in this picture. Just one that looks like she may be female in this picture. When the heck do you sleep? I sleep all the time. Quite a bit, actually. I mean, I'm looking at the picture and I'm going, dude, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be too proud, with that or that. I mean, she's passable, but it just looks like, three dudes and a chick in a picture here. I guess this is Crystal Gold right here. This is Veronica Brazil and Tiffany Lords. Maybe. I don't know. So this is John and Lorraine in court. He says he wasn't a great husband. He admits to it. I think the tainted water was part of that. Before that, I'd never done drugs, gotten into trouble, but I was exposed to those chemicals by drinking highly contaminated water, and, well, I made stupid mistakes. I got my wing chopped off. Oh, man. He's lucky he could have 3 prosthetics, or 4, 5. I mean, there is a possibility that, he could lose his fingers up here, too. For instance, Bob says he presented his then wife with a sexy teddy for Christmas in front of her family. Oof. She closed the box. I was saying, show it to everyone. Let everyone see it's a great color. I didn't realize that I was being inappropriate, and I think that was hard for her. Bobbitt told the Post he was young and brash at the time of the wing cutting incident. Lorena thought he was cheating on her, although he swears he wasn't. At least 2 of the 8 water wells at Camp Lejeune were found to be contaminated with dangerous chemicals. Days before the incident, he had been riding his bicycle when a woman hit him with her car. When she came to the house to replace the damaged bike, Lorena flew into a rage. After mutilating him, Lorena drove off, panicked, to her boss's house, throwing the severed appendage in a field. Panicked Bobbitt sat on the bed of the Virginia apartment they shared, bleeding profusely from the crotch and wondering if he was going to survive. But Bobbitt's luck changed when 2 police officers stumbled across his wing and packed it in ice. Loss turns into life, turns into a happy wing. Ouch. Doctors, they reattached his salvaged wing in a 9-hour surgery. Days later, Bob called his parents to tell him about his first election. Look, Dad, I voted. My mother answered the phone and told her that I had an erection. She said, I don't want to hear about that. It's a little odd. Talk to your father. The incident also marked the end of their marriage. Lorena claimed that John had raped and beaten her on multiple occasions and that she had just snapped. John went on trial for marital raping but was found not guilty. Lorena was later tried for the attack but acquitted by reason of temporary insanity. They went their separate ways, and I don't know why they would even speak, let alone rarely. But they do. She said in court that I ripped out her vajayjay, Bobbitt says, but really I think I ripped out her heart. I had gotten a job at a nightclub. She didn't like all the women I met. She always thought I was cheating, and she decided to lash out at me. Lorena did not return texts and calls from the post. Bobbitt is currently single, but still hoping to find love, saying he's looking for someone traditional that, doesn't mind me being a slutbag and whacking my ween all over hell's creation. But he said, modern day women are broken. I have a lot of baggage and problems. Those kinds of women take a lot of work, and you have to go to a psychiatrist to deal with them. I need a proper woman who was raised by her parents and grandparents, and I need a strong woman. As I get older, I notice it's hard to touch my toes, so for the choice is easy. Thank you for internet of the day, sir. Scott Dog, I love it. This guy's comment is hilarious. He may have lost his toes. He may drink bad water at Lejeune, but looking at him, he's diabetic with poorly controlled blood sugar that causes increased inflammation, damage to the arterial walls. Also, I bet he smoked for years too, which causes vasoconstriction of the arteries. I'm the feet. I'm the feet. Okay, arteries in the feet, I think is what I meant to say. After a while, years, usually after diabetes has caused neuropathy of the feet, it gets small wound on his feet, becomes infected due to its lack of circulation to the toes. They become gangrenous and need to be amputated. My point is, I don't think Camp Lejeune is to blame for his condition he's in. I'm not a doctor, but I see this every day from patients that look just like he does. God, I'm not going to even go into those. Those are crazy. Why would you? I mean, yeah, those poor cops were hunting rabbits. They were they were looking really hard. Well, does that look like it? Oh man, that's somebody's toe. No, it's a wing. No, it's a pinky toe. No, look, it's a wing. I guarantee it's a pinky toe. No, that's a wing. See, there's no toenail on it. I mean, there's a wing. Oh, if you had three, think of the attachments you could get. Well, that is true. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has been an interesting week nonetheless. I've got to meet up with a few people this weekend. I'm going to be doing some pretty interesting stuff today. I've got a, let's just say it's an interesting day. Hopefully by the end of the day, I've got my office a little more situated, a little more straightened out. I don't have as much echo that's happening. I've got a few things that I'm hoping to get hung on the wall behind me. Hopefully, like back here behind me, I'll have some stuff on there. We'll see. We'll see if how it goes. Let me see here. It's yeah, we've had interesting week with a lot of interesting people. And tonight, of course, if you don't know, is Friday Night Live with the expert. And that's where more than likely you'll find every single person hanging out and just having a good time. Is over with the expert for his Friday Night Live. It's always absolute blast. Whether you're on panel or not, you will always have a great time. No cadaver dogs, but maybe cadonger dogs. Hey, this was back before man buns, before so many men's becomes cucks, and she attacked the core of his manhood. It was a thing. Yeah, he became like a living meme. That was the thing. Good morning, Jamie. How are you, girl? So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm I actually did get a little bit of rest last night. Overslept, matter of fact. Good morning, Welsh lady. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Friday night live at the Experts is always a blast. Um, I don't know if I think he left before I did last night. He was getting tired. Megan Fox was on fire. Um, I mean, I just I was just absolutely surprised by the outpouring of support over there. Ah, but listening in her testimony, tonsil twins testimony, she's in front of a judge, and she keeps doing this number and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. It's just like, I mean, so there's a little much there, sweetheart. That is a little much. Why are you rubbing your belly so much? I couldn't understand it at all. Why the belly rubbing? It was the craziest thing that I had ever witnessed at that point. Where did it go? I had something up here. There it is. There it is. I told you guys about this a few days ago. Um, Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Aussie Captain Kern. Good morning, Jamie, Debbie, Eris. Good morning, Deborah Mellinger. How is it doing? How is it going? Oh my gosh. So here's where we get a little more serious, and we'll bring it back to some more funny stuff if we can. But it's like this is where we gotta get a little more serious. As Iran fired its suspected Israeli attack drones near Asfian Air Base and nuclear site. Great. So Iran fired air defense at major air bases and nuke site early Friday morning near the central city of Isfahan after spotting drones, which these are not the drones you're looking for, which were suspected to be part of an Israeli attack in retaliation for Tehran's unprecedented drone and missile assault on the country. No Iranian official directly acknowledged the possibility that Israel attacked, and the Israeli military didn't respond with a request for comment. However, tensions have been high since Saturday's assault on Israel. United States officials declined to comment as early as Friday, but American broadcast networks quoting unnamed U.S. officials say that Israel carried out the attack. New York Times quoted anonymous Israeli officials claiming the assault, which came on Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's 85th birthday. Israeli politicians also made comments hinting that the country had launched an attack. So they launched an attack to this little area. So this is where Israel is. This is where Iran is. Okay, that's a long way to go. Air defense batteries fired several provinces over reports of drones. Why are you guys just throwing shit at each other? Just arguing back and forth. See, this is where it's going to... Why does everybody in the Middle East have to be stirring up shit with each other? I don't know why. I agree. Let them fight. Let them do their thing. Stay out of it. I mean, the only thing is this puts the U.S. in a precarious situation because we are allies with Israel. Israel is also part of NATO, and this is crazy. About these candles, mofo. Blow them out. Blow them out. And of course, Here's where we get into even more pretentious shite. Is this U.S. vetoes widely supported resolution for backing full UN membership for the Palestine? The United States vetoed this widely backed UN resolution that would have paved the way for full UN membership for Palestine, a goal the Palestinians have long sought. Israel has worked to prevent. The vote in the 15-member Security Council was 12 in favor, the United States opposed, and 2 absentations from the United Kingdom and Switzerland. U.S. allies, France, Japan, South Korea, all support resolution. Strong support the Palestinians received reflects not only the growing number of countries recognizing their statehood, but almost certainly the global support for the Palestinian facing humanitarian crisis caused by the war in Gaza, a war they started, or Israel started, or the U.S. started, or Japan started. Who the hell knows anymore? This has been going on so long that it just doesn't end. But the latest little skirmishes that they've been having, that one was started after they fired rockets and hid behind their civilians. That was the latest thing that happened. But, we forget about that. It's more about the Palestinians becoming part of the UN. That's what they want. Oh, let's have some fun. Let's join the UN. Hooray! It's a permanent strategic threat. Yeah. Israel will do its best to block the sovereignty of a Palestinian state and make sure the Palestinian people are exiled away from their homeland or remain under its occupation forever. What will the international community do? What will you do? Well, the negotiations have been stalled for years, and Israel's right-wing government is dominated by hardliners who oppose Palestinian statehood. Okay? Right-wing government. They're not really like that. I mean, they may be hardliners that oppose Palestinians' statehood, but I don't think that they're right-wingers. That's sort of a U.S. thing, isn't it? I mean, the left and the right, I guess it's sort of spread throughout the world, but you might have had it right in the first place with dicks. It's really weird. It's really weird. I don't know. He called the Palestinian Authority, which goes the West Bank in the U.S., wants to see take over Gaza, where Hamas still has sway, a territory-supporting entity. How can you say seriously that Palestinians are peace-loving? How the Palestinians are paying is paying them to slaughter us. None of their leaders condemns terrorism, nor the October 7th massacre. They call Hamas their brothers. Despite the Palestinian failure to meet the criteria for UN membership, Erdogan says most council members supported it. Well, that becomes a problem. It's very sad because your vote will only embolden Palestinian recognition every more and make peace almost impossible. Well, peace has been impossible for them for quite some time. I mean, like I said, October 7th, that's their latest skirmish, amongst others. And do you think that letting them into the UN is really going to help them? Oh, well, of course, we have to go back to Iran here because everybody seems to be focusing. I don't know why it is that they're focusing so hard on Israel and what's going on there. I mean, that seems a little strange to me that there's most focus there. Why is all of this about Israel? Something else is going on that I'm not seeing. Something else is going on. I mean, is it because the skirmishes in the Middle East always, because they are so far away and people get so divided that whenever I think I just figured it out. Ah, thank you. Honestly, I think I figured out why the US is being so vocal with Israel and why they're having so many issues with the Middle East. Because let's see if I can put this in in a nice way that won't get me removed from the YouTube. And these are just thoughts. I mean, I could be completely wrong on this. It's prophetic end time stuff. No, no. I don't see it as end time things. That's not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing, and I could be completely wrong on this, which generally I am wrong on a whole bunch of stuff. But if I was to ponder this out in its entirety, really think about this, I would be going, what purpose do we have for stirring up or being involved in crap in the Middle East? Unless, during an election year, there happens to be some sort of war that breaks out that forces another lockdown of the United States citizens because of a fear of attacks on American soil. If you were to see those kind of things, um, and you would enact martial law as a protective measure for United States citizens. I think we've seen this play out in other countries before, and it's a pretty bad playbook. If I really had to, if I really had to be concerned about something, that's something that I would start being a little bit concerned with. Especially the way that the U.S. is wishy-washy back and forth. Not the U.S. population as a whole, but the politicians are wishy-washy back and forth with their things on Palestine, with their actions towards Iran, with their attitude towards Iraq, where their attitudes towards the Russia, the China, the North Korea, with their attitude towards a lot of these things going on. What if, this is just me thinking out loud, that it's a little bit of the behind the scenes, give an appearance of how death to America would be bad. And like I said, pondering, none of this is proven or anything, but it ends up looking like there's an attack on American soil, and what position that puts the United States in. I'm not saying, World War III or anything like that. Something more subtle. I mean, how subtle was the coup, and how quickly that crept up on people, and how quickly it turned people against one another. I mean, Americans fighting Americans, and all the while you have these, a few years before that, you have the fiery, peaceful protests that burned down a bunch of cities and got neighbors against neighbors and anger against anger, and all it took was just one person, and it wasn't like they didn't try on multiple other people. All it took is one person dying, having it videotaped, and they were all over it with their signs being made, and just like took over the news stations for what seemed like an eternity. Forces that be will jump on something that's atrocious in a pretty quick way, to make sure that it has all the appearance of being organic. And I guarantee you, there's nothing organic about BLM at all. Not whenever they can show up in multiple cities, multiple towns, all using the same placards, all the same signs, all the same slogans, on a second's notice. It was like a big push to create race tensions between all of United States of American citizens, and it went global. It went global. It wasn't just in the U.S. It went to other countries, and it didn't have the appearance of being just very subtle. It wasn't that organic groundswell of support for it. And if you spoke out against it, your neighborhood was attacked. You were attacked. They even had their little Chaz or whatever that was called, their Chop Chaz in what was that? Seattle. Shut down what, a city block or two, and yeah, that was all going fine until they started, shooting American citizens there that, just happened to be some kids joyriding, those kinds of things. Sort of put a cramp on their little plans to go full communist. That was on the news for quite some time too, except for the part where they deleted 4 young gentlemen, or shot at them, and I think one was removed. It's it seems to me that, we as American citizens end up falling into this us against them kind of camp sometimes. And it worries me. It really does worry me that that's where this administration really wants it to go. And whenever I see things like this, moves for action to punish Iran, and then other such stories, Hamas, Palestine. Next thing you know, it will have Taiwan, going to have issues with the Ukraine, and they're not really, they're being a little bit less vocal about that. They're trying to move quietly in the background, kind of thing, to move the pieces all around. But it seems to me that they're trying to stir up something, and it is scary. So be on your toes when you start hearing about these kinds of things. When you start hearing people say, oh, we've got, this other group that's attacking whatever. Just know that your neighbor, they're going to be pitted against you. People that you would consider being friends, if they have a differing opinion than you do, if you say, yes, let's go do this, and they say, no, this is a bad idea, or vice versa, just know that they are still your neighbor and they still care for you. They want best what happens. They may not realize it at the time because they get caught up in all of the panic. And that's something that you really don't want to have is mass panic with people. It's never what you need. So just make sure that, be nice to one another, care about one another, and I think you'll be just fine. But also remember this.
You stick in your 2 fingers like this, and then place your thumb on top like so. That will increase the pleasure.
Hello, lady.
Oh, you do it every time.
Got you laughing, didn't I?
Oh. You certainly do get me laughing every morning. I'm just trying to be really good this morning. I was like, but I came in right at the wrong time. You were doing a story, and I was like, oh, this is a bit of an naughty one. And Debbie pointed it out. She said you came in at the right time. Oh no, it's Cynthia. Again, the reputation, Shivy, and it's all your fault.
I know.
How are you, my lovely?
I'm good. I bring people down. I give them the hard stuff, and then I give them a little bit of the love, or the two finger with the bonus finger for their pleasure.
Oh yeah, you've got to get those 2 fingers in and then the thumb. Because then, it's such an easy way to
Increase
pick
pleasure.
up your pizza.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hello.
So
I
it
just need
is.
to ask a question. Well, I have asked it. It's in the private chat. Can you just have a little look for me?
Well,
This is
let me see. I want to check something here. Let me double check, and I'll edit mic settings. You've got. Let's do this and say something for me.
say something for you.
Yeah.
I am saying something for you.
All right. Say something again.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing. Hello chat. How are you?
Okay, that's what I was double checking on. All right. Should be good. Should be a little bit better. You are a little bit low and quiet, and a little bit too much of the highs in your voice in the EQ.
Well, I am Welsh, man. I bring my mic up. How's that?
Yeah, that helps out.
Is that all right? Yeah.
That's much
no
better.
No puffing and that. Good. Okay then.
No. It's just your heavy breathing. That's all.
God, yeah, I can hear it. I heard it the other night. I see it. Right, I'm going to start to really hold my breath then because the mic comes closer to the face and the breath comes. Sorry, blowing people's ears out. I'll move it to breathe. How's that?
There you go.
Better.
Brandon says the answer is always 8 inches.
8 inches, eh?
That's what he says.
That's a lucky boy. Lucky boy. Oh, girl.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Every time. So the judge in the Trump case, he orders media not to report where potential jurors work. Well, yeah, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So it looks like the judge in Trump's trial ordered, and they keep saying hush money trial. That's the thing. There was no. They want to. They keep. It's like this narrative they have to have. It's got to be hush money. It's like why? No. How about this? All it is he had an attorney that he paid for doing services. And this Stormy Daniels already said publicly that it was made up. Her attorney,
Yeah, he paid. Yeah, Avenatti. I remember. I know this story.
Yeah, Avenatti is the one that was making the crap up and filed the lawsuit. And of course, it was dismissed because it was BS.
Settled,
but this is where this judge, the prosecutor, is going after him to try to say that he did something nefarious, and they've got 13 counts against him. Just like, you're not really.
I know. It's there's a lot of trials with Trump on at the moment, and there. Yeah, a lot of trials with Trump
weird,
on,
isn't it? But of course they.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember the Stormy Daniels one.
I just don't get it. So Merchan acted after one juror was dismissed when she expressed concern about participating in the trial after details about her became publicly known. Okay, the names of the jurors are supposed to be a secret, but the dismissed juror told Merchant she had friends, colleagues, and family members contacting her to ask whether she was on the case. I don't believe at this point I can be fair and unbiased and let outside influences not affect my decision-making in the courtroom. Merchant then directed journalists present in the courthouse not to report it when potential jurors told the court their specific workplaces, past or present. That put journalists in a difficult position of not reporting something they heard in open court. Some media organizations were considering whether to protest having that onus placed on them. Generally, the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution bars judges from ordering journalists not to disclose what they hear and see in courtrooms open to the public, though there are exceptions, such as when military security is at stake. New York criminal defense lawyer Ron Kuby said that while judges can, it doesn't matter. So, despite all this setback, 12 jurors were seated by the end of Thursday for this historic trial. What nobody really cares about except for, the people involved. So they're basically going hardcore after him over this $130 payment that was made to actor Stormy Daniels to prevent her from making public her claims of. But see, that's the thing. She also said that never happened. I don't get it.
See, I might listen, Shizzy, right? You know what mainstream media is like. You got to be ever so careful of what you read and what's true and what's not. So I don't know if I've heard the full facts and everything on this. My thought was that he paid before the campaign through some shell companies to pay it off so she didn't come out and say anything to Melania, and that he did that through Michael Cohen and then through the shell company to Stormy Daniels, and she got paid. And that was the end of it. And then she came out and said, hey, listen, hey, everybody, look, I got paid hush money. Avenatti represented her and then said, this is not right. And he went on the lawyering bit. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. That's what was reported here. So you got to see, it's a different country as well, see?
Well, in the way that it appears to me, and I think that Trump basically paid the attorney to handle this business. Like, whatever deal needs to happen, make this go away. I'm going to pay you because this is a bullshit thing. This never happened. We never did anything. And right. Probably paid his attorney, said, listen, settle with her, whatever you have to do. Just, I've got better things to do with my time than deal with somebody making these false claims. I'd never touched this woman.
Yeah.
I've probably met her like
Fair
I mean,
enough.
a lot of people. Just pay whatever bullshit thing that she's whatever.
Yeah.
Settle with her. Settle. How's that? Settle. Mm-hmm. And so he pays his attorney. The attorney comes back and says, she's wanting $130,000 to make this go away, and pays for it out of his own account, just to make it go away. And,
yes.
And in the meantime, Trump just goes ahead and pays him out of whatever account, just like, it's very
whatever. I
doubt that he's even handled. Trump has probably not handled money in some time. He probably carries a few dollars around with him, but I doubt he really handles money at all.
No. I hear you.
Yeah. And so it's more than likely that's all that this is. It looks like he did something. Say, I rocked your world. That's so bad. Oh, Wellesley is so loud compared to me. Oh, okay. Well, that's.
I've moved my mic away a little bit, Tess.
Oh, here.
But I've had to move it a little bit up by my nose, so I'm going to look ridiculous when I go on a screen. But if that stops the nasal breathing or the sound.
Well, let me
just a little way.
Let me look at my
audio
okay. Real quick and see where I'm at. Oh, I see why. I can make that a little bit better. Yeah, I can make that a little bit better. Give me just a second. I can
see, Shizzy, you do rock. You rock my world. You rock me with your technological skills.
Oh, God. I love it. Just in time for. I won't demand 130,000. I'll take 5. I'll take 5. How about 4? Now we're in negotiations. My laptop and tablet are having all the same sound problems, so I know it's not me with the sound. I could hear everybody else last night, but not Shizzy. All right. Well, I brought her down just a little bit, and then I brought me down. Now it could be that I've got the echo reduction turned on. So that is always a possibility.
Do you want me to take mine off?
No. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and work on my audio just a little bit. I'll bring that up right there. That should.
See, chat. Look how good he is. See,
there we go. All right. That feels a little better.
Control me, another country.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something out until you said tree.
You were so naughty. I don't know who's worse, honestly, between two of us.
Oh. So it seems to me that Judge Kaplan ordered the anonymous jury not to disclose the identities. The people they serve with advised jurors not to disclose their service. So far, none have come forward. And it's like, I don't see this whole trial just seemed, it just smells really bad.
Yeah. Like I said, it's politics. You use different stuff of mainstream media. You don't know what's true. I don't trust differences of information. I think that's the way you should go, is just keep looking for different places for your information. Don't just trust, say CNN, or don't just trust Fox News, or just get your media for your news from Shizzy. Get your news from Shizzy in the mornings with your coffee.
I have no idea what's going on. I really don't.
Well,
I just pull up the story and then read them and then read into them and I just like this stuff right here. Biden's new Title IX rules protect gay students, but transgender sports rules still on hold.
That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I know, I was being sarky.
Okay, now see the way here is the way that I look at this. Now I could be completely, I'm going to be completely inappropriate here, just so bear with me.
Okay.
All right, let me get this here. We're going to get that color, and then we're going to do this wonderful thing. Where is it? All right. See, here's how I look at it. And you eliminate all this stuff right here, just like that. You do this number. Okay. Do that number. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. And you could even go so far as to just eliminate all of the alphabet right there. Like, there you go. Because what is it? It's all gay.
So like the frogs.
Gay. And then it tends to make more sense. It's like Biden's new Title X rules protect the gay students, but transgender sports rules still hold on. Now, doesn't that read much better?
It does. I see what you're saying.
That's all
I mean,
saying,
it used to be LGBT, and then
no, it never was. No, it wasn't. It used to be.
I'm younger than you, man.
Yeah, trans was never part of that issue. Trans was never part of that issue.
LGB. Yeah, the LGB community.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was the LGBT.
And I knew plenty of people that were just like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. I mean, they just Shizzy takes everyone literal. Like, like Drax. No, I mean it was something that was like, it's and I think this is really what a lot has hurt the gay community more than anything is whenever you start including all of these pronouns. They've just co-opted
And
everything
I
about you, and whenever they did that, it's sort of the same way whenever you see people misappropriating your culture. Look at it that way. All you find gay and lesbian people there. Look at how they've taken over your culture. They've co-opted it to give their own narrative and to make you accept people that are mentally ill. And it's the same way that you get the far right. That we're talking about, like the far right extremists that are
yeah,
that are
yeah, right.
hardcore, and the people that are just like, listen, I'm conservative, but I'm not left or
Yeah.
right. I'm just
When did that
conservative,
come in?
or I'm straight
Silly
straight
thing.
up liberal. And back when liberal actually meant that the conservatives and liberals had differing issues just a little bit. There was,
Yes.
well, I don't want people having guns, and another one's like, oh, I do want people to have guns, but they sort of got along. Just like, whatever. But it was our
Yeah.
government that pushed us further and further to the point where now if you even say conservative, they're going, oh, you must wear the little twisted snakes on your arms. It's just like, no.
And the
Or
red
if
Trump
or
bats.
or if someone
Yeah.
says they're liberal, it's just like, well, you must dye your
And
hair blue and tattoo,
you
in
and
all
you're
your
woke.
vaginal areas, and you're
Yeah.
woke. And they're not.
But
Most most
I get what you're saying, because with you saying about the LGBTQ plus, I mean, that Q word. When I was a young,
queer.
that was something
Yeah.
we weren't allowed to say. It was like, don't say that. Growing up, it was a bit. It was like, it was if it was, you can't
Yeah,
say,
it was like it
don't
was
say
like
that
calling
about
it was like calling someone
somebody.
a retard. It was the same
Yes,
aspect of
yes, it
of of
is.
saying, yeah, it was like, oh, that's an insult.
It's
They
an
they they,
insult, so
they,
don't
they
call
may
them
be
that.
stupid, but they're not a bobbly wobbly. They're not.
But
Don't,
but now they want to be called that, and then
they
when
want
you
to be
say
called
about the
retards. I know.
Sizzy, I went like, well, you see about the far left and the far right and everything. And I'm like sat one day going, when did it start being left and right? When and centre? It's like, where did we go wrong? Not just
It's
in
always,
America, right? In Britain as
but in the
well,
world, yeah.
right? Because
Well,
we have conservative government, we have a Labour
and
government,
people
we have
get
a Liberal
confused.
Democrat.
I will say this: people get confused about Britain being
It's
conservative and
just so
liberal.
silly, but
Right. You're roboting on me. Your
yeah,
audio
that's
is
because we didn't
roboting.
have enough vote. The Conservatives didn't have enough. Oh man,
Yeah. I think it's your internet connection causing it.
I try again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's acting really funky on you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sort that out.
Oh, you're smooth. You're smooth now. It just does it every so often.
Sorry.
It could be the
Uh,
porn you keep downloading.
It's because I know, but I can't help it. I can't help myself. We've got to keep the prawn coming.
Good morning, Suzanne. Good to see you.
Yeah, well,
When you grew up in England, and at the time, the Q meant strange, as in odd or different.
yes,
That would have the Q sort of encompassed the furries. It encompassed the ones that were
furries, man.
furries, or the ones that would dress in clown makeup the opposite sex.
Stop.
Well, she's got to earn a living somehow. Well, what can I say? But it meant something completely different. What you would consider now a drag queen, they consider to be a transamer. It's like I didn't know what the hell.
It's
I didn't know what the hell most of that stuff
silly.
meant.
It's just silly.
Now they've now
Yes,
they're
Stasi.
now let's put it this way. Now they include in this whole plus symbol, just remember that plus that they've got attached on there, everything, which means everything else.
Anything else, yeah.
They've included, things that belong on walls. They've included Z-maps. They've included them. And they've co-opted it. So now all of you men loving men and women loving women, which is okay, whatever, that's your thing. Now you've got the ones that included the men loving boys and the women loving little girls and women loving little boys and men loving little girls. They're included in your little group now. They've co-opted you. They've made you part of their collective. Yep. The LGB needs to leave the other letters to themselves.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But now they've included all of the ones that that they probably don't even realize it until it happens.
No,
and
because they put plus. So that means anyone. That means anybody can join that group and anybody can be there. And those people that you, like you said, want to put up against a wall. And, well, there's 2 states in America that still do firing squad. But, you are correct. They have co-opted it and they will use it and be a part of it. And they will do so by becoming invisible within it so that you don't realize, because they wouldn't want you to know, because then, you'll be ousted. So they will,
yeah. And if you look at what it's saying
under those alphabet letters.
Yeah. So here's what they're saying. These new provisions are part of a revised Title IX regulation issued by the Educational Department, fulfilling a campaign pledge by Joe Biden. He had promised to dismantle rules created by Betsy DeVos, who added new protections for students accused of misconduct of the sexual nature. Notably absent from Biden's policy, however, is any mention of the Trans-Ams. The administration originally planned to include a new policy forbidding schools from enacting outright bans on Trans-Ams because they're fast. But that provision was put on hold. The delay was widely seen as political maneuver during an election year in which Republicans have rallied around bans on... No, what they've said is don't let boys into the girls' locker rooms while girls happen to be getting naked.
Fair play.
And you notice, do you notice, if you really read what they're saying here, think about this. Think really hard about this right here. You have to really read it to notice it. And once you notice it, you go, but it doesn't work the other way also. So you notice that they've rallied around bans on the Trans Am athletes in girls' sports.
Girls' sports.
Only girl. Why not men's sports?
Why girls' sports? Yeah.
Why not men's sports?
Yeah.
I don't see. This is what I don't understand. It's like, why are they reporting it like that? Because, are you saying? How many women are joining men's sports? I mean, they're welcome to. There's never been
But
any stopping them from doing it. I mean, I'm sure guys would welcome girls to come into the locker room as they're walking around with their wings hanging out.
yeah,
How come you don't see any of that? Why is it that you aren't seeing anything like that happening? Why aren't you seeing women joining the football team? I mean, some do. They become like kickers and such, but you know, their record sort of sucks. But I'm just curious. why isn't this mass amount of women joining men's sports? You know, I am sure that Ellen would be happy to join a men's football team. You know,
Jenna's.
no, the
Oh.
Ellen Page, or Elaine
Oh.
Page, or whatever her name was. Changed her name to Elliot. You know, chopped off the chesticles and added, you know, the you know, muscle thing to the stomach stuff, and looks very horrible. Yeah,
Yes,
John Wayne
sounds
Bobbitt
it, doesn't it?
Yeah, John Wayne Bobbitt would have been allowed into the ladies' room. I mean, it's amazing to me that why isn't there a bigger push for women joining men's sports? Why does it always have to be the men going into women's sports? I mean, that's a little scary that they think that's acceptable, and a little creepy if you ask me. But instead, Biden is officially undoing SA rules put in place by his predecessor. Final policy drew praise from victims' advocates. What? So, this makes no sense right here. This whole sentence makes no sense. So, the way that the rules are written is you know, no, men stay out of women's locker rooms. Women stay out of men's locker rooms. You know, you guys are completely different. Be careful with one another. But this final policy drew praise from advocates for victims. Damn dogs losing their shite. Thank you, Captain Kearns, for the 5 memberships. I don't know what they're barking for. This is annoying. I need to go grab some more coffee and go beat them. Probably.
It's okay. Don't
really
worry.
hard.
Go sort out.
Do you want some coffee music?
Well, I'll talk to chat if you want.
Well, it's up to you. What you want to do?
I'll talk to chat. If
All right,
chat's
you talk
happy,
to
we'll
chat.
have a chat.
I'll be right back.
You go grab your coffee. Hello, chat. Right, who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. I remember that song. Let's have a little look-see then. So, I can look up my chat open now. Cindy Snyder, hello, my lovely. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Cynthia, you were right. I did come in at the wrong time. Captain Kern, I watched a channel the other night, your insomnia one, and I was listening to it, and I saw the original the Consider advert, so I did watch a channel. So yeah, he's got a channel, Captain Kern's. Well, it's Captain Kern. But the weather in Wales, well, do you know what? It's dry, right? Mark it on your calendar. Wales is dry, right? It's not a spot of rain. It looks quite nice. So it's supposed to be heating up soon. JD back. I know I'm not saying it right, but that's how I just say it, my love. My brother-in-law died recently. His daughter can only afford college via basketball scholarship. Glad a male didn't take that scholarship from her. My lovely, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really sad.
Oh,
but yes,
man.
I'm glad too that it. But I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Why does Doctor Who suck now? Well, I don't know. This has not been done in Wales, is it?
That's a joke, I think. Why does Doctor Who suck now?
Oh, see,
I would
I
bet
don't
that
get
is.
it.
Shizzy, let the dogs out. No, it's we got rain. I was wondering why they were down here a little bit. They usually come hang out with me. Oh, Wesley Reed, your timing was perfect. I instantly pictured the look on your face. Yes.
The look on my face.
All the
Yes.
spring flowers are in bloom.
Yes, the daffodils are out.
Mm-hmm.
They're all out now. We see everybody's gardens, right? They all start sprouting daffodils that we never even planted. So we don't know where they come from, but they all start sprouting up.
So here's the thing. The new rule makes it crystal clear that everyone can access schools that are safe, welcoming, and respect their rights. Well, what about the rights of women that have the right to, not have some dude gawking at them? No one should face bullying or discrimination just because of who they are, who they love. Well, as we saw before, what if they're loving children? So we're not supposed to discriminate against those that are loving children just a little too much or want to get a little too close. And we shouldn't discriminate against those. Well,
me and my opinions. I think I made some very clear last night on because of my background.
And this is where I get, a little bit angry with some of these folks, where it's just like, I don't see how, no, it's something that is not going to go away.
Never.
In 72, law does not directly address the issue, but the new rules clarify that Title IX also forbids based on orientation. It does not, as you can see, it does not directly address the issue. The new rules, so these new rules are supposed to clarify on orientation, but the only problem is it doesn't. And these right here, all these extra letters, all those letters have nothing to do with orientation. It's all the gender identity. And the problem with this is they want to claim there's more than one gender. They want to claim there's more than two genders.
Oh, God.
More than 3, more than 4, more than 5. There's as many as you want. And I'm just saying, let me know whenever we need to fire up the wood chippers, because it's going to happen, and on all these men that want to, claim to be women and all that kind of stuff. There's a special place for you in hell. And it's reserved especially for you. And whenever you get there, you will find out
You'll find your friends.
You'll find your friends. I guarantee you will find your friends. They'll be entitled to a response from their school under Title IX. Those failed by their schools can seek recourse from the federal government, which means we're going to pay people to be chopping their wings off. Many Republicans say Congress never intended such protections under this. A federal judge previously blocked the administration guidance to the same effect after 20 Republican-led states challenged the policy, and they should have just kept challenging it. Representative Virginia Fox, a Republican from North Carolina, chair of the House Education and Workforce Committee, said the new regulation threatens decades of advancement for women's and girls, which is true. It does, because, and just think, all that you fought for to make sure that you had fair say to where you wanted to be in the world. Well, you just got that taken away by, guess what? A bunch of men. All your women's suffrage that see, women tend to forget.
Suffragettes,
men were the ones that signed that into law. It was men that gave you that right. Isn't that weird? They gave.
So you're saying I gotta give you, I gotta give men, or like get down on my knees and I'll rephrase that.
No, you can get down on your knees willingly.
That's why I was gonna rephrase it. I knew I saw you going, and
no,
I go, oh,
it's
thank you,
no.
men,
What I'm
for
no, no. It's not that you have to be thankful. That was just something that men did. That's the only way it could have gotten in there,
yeah.
and passed as a
Well, we
law.
didn't have the right
And
to
guess
vote.
what? Those you look at it several decades later, and look, they took it away from you again. How does that feel? How does it feel? They gave it, they took it away. And they
Yeah,
did it in the
feels
most sneaky
wonderful.
way. They did it really boldly and very much out in the open in the first place. And now they've just taken all of those rights that you had, everything that women were bitching and moaning about for years was given to
Yeah.
them, and now men came along and took it away again. How does that make you feel? Tell me, how does that make you feel, Welsh lady, that a man could come in there, put on a dress, and take everything away from you?
Um. Well, first of all, I'd just laugh. I'm sorry. I just would. I wouldn't be able to stop laughing. You know what I'm like. I'd
Yes.
be like, well, what are you wearing? Come here, man. Let me dress the straps. They don't go like that. now, now there's the door. No, no. I tried to be nice to everybody, Shizzy.
Yes, I know.
I do it. I try to be nice. I try to be careful. I will say, but yeah, I would laugh. I know that. I know that much. I would.
you know, it's like the first time that I ran into a drag queen that had, his biceps were bigger than my legs. Dude was huge. And I was like,
Adam's apple.
oh no. And bulge everything, wearing a mini skirt. I was just like
Oh,
wearing, 6-inch heels and looked like, just imagine like Mike Tyson in his prime, walking in a mini skirt with a wig on, and 6-inch heels. I mean, just you can picture that in your mind. You're like, that just looks disturbing. Yes, that's what
yeah.
dude looked like. And I was like, what the?
Dude looked like a lady.
I'm like, looking. I'm looking,
Not.
and my buddy that was with me, he goes, well, she's a brick house, and we both started singing it, and dude was just like strutting, just like, yeah,
Oh my gosh,
and we just
man.
laughed. I mean,
Yeah, you'd
and
be
he
dying,
laughed.
wouldn't
He
you?
laughed too. He didn't care. It was like he was completely comfortable in his skin, and I had so much respect for that. It was just like, dude looks freaky as hell, but he's just he's living his
He's
best
just
life,
happy. Yeah,
just
he's
happy.
happy. It's like I went to Thailand on my honeymoon, and whoa, we were like, right, we'll be able to spot us, lady boys. Oh, I tell you what, it was very difficult,
Yeah.
very, very difficult, because some
Mm-hmm.
absolutely stunning they were.
Oh yeah.
You would never have known. And then there was this one time, right, when me and my husband's passed away now, but me and my husband at the time we went into a bar, right? Nearly every bar got a pole as well, by the way. In Thailand, it's got a pole, right? And we went into this bar, right? And surprisingly, they had a game of Connect Four. Do you have that in America? Connect
Yeah.
Four?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a few drinks and we was like playing Connect Four, and the person behind the bar now came over, and I'm looking and my husband's looking, and we're thinking, is she? Is he? Is she? Is he? We don't quite know. And then she pulls out and she says, can I have a game with you? So I said, yeah, of course, yeah, join in. Let's have a laugh. And so she starts playing Connect Four. Well, she was brilliant. She beat me every time, right? And then she pulled her hands out like the Queen would, right? For you
Mm-hmm.
to shake your hand. And she said, my name is Joy. And as soon as she said that, right, you could tell it was a man. You could tell
Yeah.
it was a man, definitely. But other than that, it was just the way she said it and the mannerisms of that. Other than that, we played a great game of Connect Four. Listen, if you're happy, you're happy. I don't care what you look like. I don't care
Yeah.
what you sound like. that's just me. I'm, each to their own. There might be things I disagree with personally, of course, but that's just my personal opinion, and
Well, and you
but
also have to think about when this was and where it was and the culture that surrounds. I mean, like out in California, you would run into this quite often. You would find guys that had done like just the top surgery kind of thing,
Yeah.
and so place where I worked. I mean, there's a few people that know about it, but I'm not going to talk about that. Let's put it this way: we had a trans come in and got hired because the boss was like, "Dude, I'm like, this chick is so rocking. I'm really digging on this chick, and she's smoking." And everybody's like, "That's a dude." And he was like, "No." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a dude." He was like, "No."
No,
And
can't
we're
be.
like, "No, look at those tits. Those tits are perfect." I was like,
Yeah,
I was
they're
like,
the same size.
there's a reason why he's wearing like this little choker. I was like, did I just he's like, "Oh no." And we're like, "Yeah, you just hired a dude." And it wasn't very long that we had a lot of dudes like that working there. And
Crazy.
there was one in particular that lived like up like I think probably about 2 blocks from where I lived. And I was up at the gas station to probably get a 40 or something to get some alcohol, because that's usually where we would go at 10 o'clock at night. We go up there and I see the guy that I work with, and he's out there sporting, the short mini skirt and everything, and started getting harassed by a couple of guys, because dude had some nice legs. Not gonna lie, had some nice legs for a dude, and these guys start, just like, "Hey, woman, come over here," and it's just he's all just like, "Yeah, stop, and
Yeah.
dude grabbed his ass, and I was like, "Oh crap, this isn't gonna end well." And
Uh-oh.
dude turns around and drops the fake voice and talked in a natural voice. It was like,
Wow,
"Dude,
really?
yeah," like it was like, "Dude, you grab my ass again, I will beat the ever living shit out of you." And
Wow.
this guy went like,
Yeah.
and about that time, one of the other guys that was in that group was like, "I am gonna kick your ass, queer, blah 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 blah," and like was ready to fight.
It
And
was going to be a brawl.
me and like a couple of other guys jumped in there and we're just like, get the hell away, because we all work together. I was like, "Get the hell away," and it's like, "You're not kicking anybody's ass. You're just gonna move on. You're the one that grabbed his ass. Now don't get all pissed off because you find out it's not some chick." So go
Yeah.
fuck off.
It's a chick with her. Yeah.
And this dude was just like so surprised. Here you got these long hair musician, fuckheads that are rowdy and misogynistic and all kinds of shit and don't really give two shits about anybody. Was like, thanks. I mean, because here I am by myself, looking like a girl and acting like a chick, and whenever a dude grabs my ass and I just let my natural voice go, and was really thankful to us that we weren't
Aw.
we didn't just kick back and we're like, "Oh, this is going to be funny," kind of attitude. It was like, no, because
Yeah.
we work with this person, and we may not agree with their whole lifestyle, but
Exactly.
that doesn't give any right for somebody to jump somebody like that. I mean, what were you going to do to this chick? Expect her to like
No.
get on her hands and knees and thank you? I don't know. I mean,
Well,
if it was a chick, like it was weird. I mean, just watching it was surreal. And I mean, And after, I think it was a few days later, whenever I saw him at work, he was just like, I want to thank you and your friends for jumping in there. Cause I mean, I can't fight.
No, and
I didn't want to fight. I would have
yeah,
broke a nail.
no. Yeah. And then when the cops come, then what happens? Is it domestic violence on a woman? Or is it domestic violence against a man?
No,
Well,
I mean, no, the
well,
cops
not
wouldn't.
domestic.
The cops wouldn't have come.
Assault on a-
That's the thing. The cops never would have even come.
No, because you stepped in and you helped. At the end of the day, you stepped in and did the right thing and you helped.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you know, because dude wasn't harassing anybody. He was just doing his thing, looking all hot in his little mini skirt and you know, shaking it around. And
You were loving it, Shizzy, when I.
no, I mean, the thing is whenever you spot it, you tend to notice it quite often more. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's harder in like pictures, because women tend to wear more makeup than they need to in pictures.
Yeah.
You know, whenever, so you're like, that could be a dude, might not be. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But whenever you see it in person, like while we were in Vegas for my bachelor's party, we went to a restaurant. It was like all of the groomsmen were there, except my little brother. He couldn't make it. But we're all hanging out. And we're sitting eating at a really nice place, having dinner and just, you know, making fun. And we're looking around, and I see this dude sitting with, you know, a dude dressed. I mean, he's like a businessman, probably in his like late 60s, you know, not very old. I was like, they were like, oh, how much do you think he paid for? They said something like, how much do you think he paid for her? And I was like, that's not a her. And they were just like, they looked at me and they were like, what do you mean that's not her? I was like, look at his hands.
Yes, hands are a bit of a giveaway,
Yes.
because you can't change your hands. You can't, you know, and obviously the Adam's apple. That's one of the things.
They do have surgery that will shave that down, and you know, but that, yeah, it was like, no,
Oh,
just
yeah, but it's the
look at the hands,
hands.
and they were just like, oh, dude, they
Yeah.
flipped out because it would, and then it became like this ongoing joke of, you know, spot the women in the crowd, and we noticed there was very few women in that bar that were actually women, or that restaurant. There was quite a few dudes there sitting with dudes. I mean, there was some women, but it was like,
Dude with women.
yeah, that's like, do they know? It's just like, maybe that's their kink. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that was their like Blue Oyster, you know, from Police Academy.
Oh,
Don't talk.
I was on the West Coast at one point in time. I'm on the East Coast now. I moved as far away as I possibly could from all of that, and then, you know, come to find out, I'm living in the state that's probably got more than California as far as the gay population goes. Those are great. There's a reason why it's called Hotlanta, and it has nothing to do with the temperature. Just saying. I had no idea.
Oh.
I had no idea that I would end up in Georgia, but that's where I am. Hooray, hooray.
Georgia.
So this revision was proposed 2 years ago, has been slowed down by a comment period that drew 240,000 responses, a record for the education department. The final rule dumps kerosene on already raging fire this Democrats' contemptuous culture war that aims to radically refine sex and gender, Fox said in the statement. Many of the changes are meant to ensure that schools and colleges respond to complaints of sexual misconduct. In general, the rules widen the type of misconduct that institutions are required to address and grants more protections to students who bring accusations. Chief among the changes is a wider definition of SA or sexual harassment, schools now must address any unwelcome sex-based conduct that is so severe or pervasive that it limits a student's equal access to an education. Under the DeVos rules, conduct can be severe, pervasive, and objectionably offensive, a higher bar that pushed some types of misconduct outside the purview of Title IX. Colleges will no longer be required to hold live hearings to allow students to cross-examine one another through representatives, the signature provision from DeVos rules. Live hearings are allowed under Biden's rules, but they're optional and carry new limits. Students must be able to participate from hearings remotely, for example, and schools must bar questions that are unclear or harassing. As an alternative to live hearings, college officials can interview students separately, allowing each student to suggest questions and get a recording of the responses. Jesus. Hearings. These are struggle sessions is all they are. The rules themselves were an overhaul of an Obama-era policy that intended to force colleges to take accusations of campus sexual assault more seriously. But they haven't. Now it's making it worse. Now they're making it worse.
When did we have to define SA? Do you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. When did you have to
surely,
give a definition?
yeah, surely you should. It says it in the 2 words,
Yeah.
you know. But
So
yeah, there we are.
Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. This day in history, April 19th. Today is the 19th. There were 80 killed in a Waco siege, 168 killed in Oklahoma City bombing.
Yep. I know both of those.
And there's the place with that little group.
Sorry. Doris is off. Hang on a minute. Doris.
Right. So on April 19th, 1993, there was a 51-day siege at the Branch Davidian compound near Waco, Texas, ended as fire destroyed the structure after federal agents began smashing their way in. About 80 people, including 24 children and their leader, David Koresh, were killed. Then, on the same date in 1995, Timothy McVeigh, seeking to strike at the government he blamed for the Waco deaths, destroyed the Alfred P. Murdaugh Federal Building in Oklahoma City. That right there is a little bit why you have to be careful of the insanity. And there is lots of insanity, just so you know. Oh, hey, how's it going, Fallstorm?
Speaking of insanity.
Oh my God. Well, how's that?
He's an asshole. Look at his haircut. Anybody with a haircut like that, you know he's an asshole.
How'd you know I got my haircut?
Because I got mine cut. How you doing this morning?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Oh, it's a beautiful Friday. It's raining here, so that means
it is here too, man. It is here
limited.
Too.
I'm unfortunately limited on what I can do for outside work today. Darn, that really sucks.
Yeah, I should be mowing the backyard today, but that's not gonna happen.
Hello, Volstone, my love. How are you?
Good morning, West Lady. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just had to explain in chat that I've unplugged her now, right? Because I can't stand her. We have fights. But Doris is what I call Alexa when I don't want to set Alexa off. And my dog started barking, and there's a thing that says, "It's okay, Colin. Mum will be back soon."
I can't.
It's okay. Right? Well, it set it off. So I was like, oh my gosh, Doris is going. So I've unplugged her. But she's a cheeky thing. I tell you, I argue with her all the time.
I don't trust Alexa. That's why I never invested in one.
She argues with me though, Volstone. She argues with me. She tells, I said, tell her, I say, turn off my living room light. And she says, which light do you want? lots of lights share that name. And then I have to go, the living room light. And then she'll do it. But if I do it the other in my bedroom and I say the bedroom light, she says the same thing because I have to go, my bedroom light. She's a pen pedant, and I'd often have arguments with her, like, no, I didn't ask you for that, did I? You know. Anyway, sorry, went off on a squirrel.
No.
I got enough. Look, I have enough women in my life telling me what to do. I don't need another.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I have that Google Echo thing or whatever it is, and it makes it really easy to turn off lights whenever I'm working, or turn them up or turn them down. And especially if I'm doing like a stream, I can usually just like hit my mute button and do things like this. See, I can do things like that.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't get to the mute button quick enough. I could do the dog barking, out calling, and then she's telling me he's barking. I'm thinking, how do I shut her up? So it's like, oh, Doris is going. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought maybe you were talking about your special toy or something like that. I was like,
I don't name my special toys, man. Who names your special toys, Jack?
Who needs a name? I don't feel that invested in it, huh?
Lots of people name their special toys, Welsh lady. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Do the women do it, or do the men? As in, for the women, do they name it for the women?
Yeah, it's usually the women.
See, I call mine Diva.
I love Diva. She's beautiful. Dictionary
yes,
Diva.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Special toys.
That didn't do anything but mute the sound. Oh no! Just watch my background. Whenever you see it, you'll see it.
Dark and ominous.
Yeah, and then we say he's been shazzied.
No, I just
no. That's when he forgets to turn it back on.
Yeah.
Yes, usually that's what happens. Is I'm doing something in the background. I'm like changing something or coughing, and then I forget to hit the unmute. I'm so bad. I need to.
It happens.
Well, I'm getting old, and I tend to forget that I'm actually on the YouTubes and everybody can see me. That's what I tend to forget.
That's why I've got my camera off.
Yeah, smart idea. See me, I leave mine on, but if I went mute and turned off my camera, I could go a whole stream and never unmute and think that I just had like the most intelligent conversation and was saying some really awesome things, and everybody would think, well, did Shizzy go away, pass out or something? I mean, you had a long night
we did
last
think
night.
that. We did think that the other day. We were all very concerned about you in chat. So I was trying to keep him calm and say, no, he'll be here soon. No, he'll be here soon. Don't worry, we don't need to call the ambulance yet. And he'll be here. And you did. You turned up all right. You did.
Yeah,
but
I do this every so often where I'm up way too late. Like last night. Last night was way too damn late, and it was I blame Megan Fox.
Not surprised a bit.
She was damn hilarious last night. She was all over the expert.
Again, not surprised.
Was she on MG's or?
Oh yeah.
It was on MG Loss. Yeah. Yes. I fell asleep halfway through. I was watching you and Mo, and that was a fantastic show, by the way. And then right at the towards the end, I dozed off. So sorry, I was moderating for a bit and then I dozed off. So I miss, and that's about 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So that I missed MG Law last night. So I missed all the fun. I'll have to go replay Crew. She was all over the expert.
Oh,
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
yeah. She was giving him such a hard time. It was glorious. It was glorious watching the interaction between those two, because he was just like, I'm gonna have to quit you, Megan Fox, and I'm doing this for your own good, and she just can't let it go. She's it's like,
Oh, whatever. It's like grade school, pulling the pigtails on the one you really like. It's the same thing.
I know. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of it. She she was in rare form last night, and God, what was his name that came on? He came on for just a short bit. It was
IT Goatee?
no. Oh,
DUI guy?
No.
Tug?
It was someone that's involved in the Tonsil Twins case stuff.
Dave Neal?
Yes, Dave Neal came on for a
Dave
bit.
Neal.
Yeah, Dave Neal
Oh,
was on.
and he's funny.
Oh God, yes, he was hilarious. And he comes on while we're talking about milkers. That's what he was on there for.
Of course he did.
Well, no, because his wife is pregnant, so he was just like he's a little bit of an expert on that. So we had 3 experts on milkers in there. We had the expert of
3 milkers.
well,
Like Total Recall.
Well, we had the expert there. Of course, he's an expert in all things that need to be experted. And then we had the who was it? It was Megan, which she's obviously an expert on milkers, and then well, she has them. And then of course we have the guy that's got a wife that is currently got the milkers there also.
Will they get bigger? See, when you're pregnant, I went up 2 cup sizes. I was like, oh, I like these. In fact, right, one of my friends, she came up, she grabbed them. She said, this is what I want my implants like. She said, like this size. I was like, okay, can you get your hands off my breasticles now, please? And she did. She went and told the surgeon when she had her surgery done, and she had them the same size as I was when I was 9 months pregnant. I had my daughter, and then it just went. It just gravity.
Well, and did you see the new one by DJ Radis?
No.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, please show it. Please show it.
Okay. Well, we're showing the new one by DJ Radis here, so hold your horses. Here it comes.
Are you having relationship problems? Not performing well in the bedroom? Well, you have come to the right place. Dial 1-800-SEX-PERT. Who's there? It's your Sexpert babe, here to guide you through the love charade. Got tips and tricks, I'm the guru in the know. When it comes to romance, I'm the star of the show. Got the facts, got the flair. I'm gonna make you a love affair. From A to Z, I'm your go-to guy. Just sit back, relax, and let me amplify. Sexpert. I'm your Sexpert. Setting hearts aflame, I'm even known to flirt. Sexpert. I'm your Sexpert. I'm here to make you drop your skirt. Got potions and lotions, techniques galore, unlocking passions you never knew before. your love mentor, your sexpert, your guide, your love's best friend. Together, we'll make sure your romance never ends.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
brilliant.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
God, that's
DJ Radis,
hilarious.
for that.
He has never been that smooth in his life. That is hilarious.
I know. That's why I'm laughing so hard. Oh.
The skirt business. Oh, that was going to be get to me. That was.
Does White Rabbit know? I'm sure she does.
I'm sure she knows exactly how much of a sexpert that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what she thinks of it all over. I'd like. I bet she found it hilarious.
Oh, you know she's gonna be laughing her ass off about that one. I did. I'm gonna have to show you guys this. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I did 2 songs for you guys, and this was because Megan Fox, she does this kind of crap where she shows something. I was like, oh, let me go check this out, and this is what I ended up coming up with, and I will show you guys. There's 2 of these. One is a punk rock song. Here you go. This is it.
Okay.
Oh, why is it not working? This can happen if the file is invalid. What? No, that can't happen. Is it not working? What happened? Oh, the file is unsupported. It's incorrect, or the file is corrupt. So let's see if this other one is the same way. Nope. Invalid, corrupt. Damn it.
Oh, we don't like the word corrupt.
I know, it's so disappointing because I was like, oh, let me download these things really quick, but oh no, it had to go for. Let me see if I can. Let's go here really quick. I'm gonna go right there. Why is it saying? Is it not gonna play? Nope, it is. That sucks so bad. It's gone. It didn't download. I'm so screwed.
I feel so let down.
You should feel so let down.
I need something to bring me up.
I'll.
Whoa, stop it there now.
You started it.
Hey, you said you needed something to get you up and. Yeah, I got you. I see how it is. Let me see if I can find this particular bookmark. There's a bookmark here that's going to be pretty damn cool, and I will create a song for you guys here shortly. Actually, probably a whole video. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Okie dokie. You looking forward to Sunday, Volstorm?
I'm always looking forward to Sunday. Get on there, have a good time, relax. Don't have to think about anything. Just read the words on the page.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to do a preacher this week?
Of course I am. JKD Buck pretty much requested it. So
JKD Buck. I'm glad I'm not the only one who calls him that.
But the thing is like the material's got to be right for me to do it. Like I couldn't get the preacher to read the sexy cookbook last week.
No.
That was a bit much.
Oh, it was a funny one, mind.
Oh,
I gotta be honest, we all we laughed and laughed and laughed all through that. Every one of us. It was so funny. If you haven't seen that chat, it's last week's Sunday Spice. And Volstorm, myself, Dictionary Diva, Kaiser Pineapple, and I Have a Story, and Shazzy, of course, because it's Shazzy's channel. I definitely recommend to go and have a look at that because you'll just crack up. You'll be barely laughing. I was shocked afterwards at some of the things I said. It's just like, oh my God, did I really say that out loud?
Oh, of course you did. Of course you did.
I know I did, Vol.
Because it's Shizzy Stream. We always get a little crazy in there. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of it though was like, oh my gosh, I said that out loud.
You said the
So
quiet part out
funny.
loud. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did, yeah. You guys didn't help.
Well, you know.
Let's see.
that?
Song about please. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna create a song, and we're gonna get the chat involved. What style of music would chat like to hear? You want to hear
Ooh,
country,
come on,
western, rock, some dubstep? I don't know. What do you guys want? What kind of music do you like?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, like what style of rock and roll? We got to be
Like
very
Jerry
more
Lee
specific.
Lewis. Like kind of
Oh, like
rock and roll.
Jerry-
Chuck
oh, Jerry-
Berry.
Chuck Berry. All right. how
Hey,
about
no,
Chuck-
I'm just making suggestions for the chat to come up with. I'm just putting out,
okay.
different ones.
A dirge? Oh no, we don't want anything. Upbeat
Get it,
electronica.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
Celtic.
Some
I know why.
upbeat electronic
50s hit rock.
Let's see, Celtic.
50s
Celtic.
hit rock.
Upbeat electronic Celtic. And let's see, we're gonna do an upbeat electronic Celtic song. And what would you know what? An upbeat electronic song about cicadas. All right, so we've got an upbeat electronic Celtic song about cicadas peeing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We're about to find out what this sounds like, but give me a second.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious now.
It's gonna be odd. Oh, and the name of the song is called Cicada Serenade.
Like Moonlight Serenade. Just a cicada serenade.
Tish. Oh yeah.
Hey,
It
Tish.
is.
Okay, here we go. Let's present this screen here. Share screen, and we will go to this one here, the only screen that's open. It is called Cicada Serenade. So here we go. Let's give this thing a play. If it'll play. Oh, here we go.
Cicadas in the trees singing melodies. They're buzzing in the breeze, a symphony they seize. Their tiny wings do hum as the summer day has come. And though they're just insects, they're making quite the fuss.
Oh, I love
In the cool
it.
summer night, they come alive. Alright, the chorus is a sight, their rhythm so tight, their songs fill the air with a lively affair. And if you listen close, you'll hear their secret share. Cicada serenade, a vibrant escapade, their melodies cascade through the forest glade like raindrops in the night. They sing with all their might, a symphony of nature in this magical sight.
Oh.
And then there's another version.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
The cicadas in the trees, singing melodies, the buzzing in the breeze, the symphony they seize. Their tiny wings do hum as the summer day has come, and though they're just insects, they're making quite the fuss. In the cool summer night, they come alive alright. Their chorus is a sight, their rhythm so tight. Their songs fill the air with a lively affair, and if you listen close, you'll hear their secret share. Cicadas serenade, a vibrant escapade. Their melodies cascade through the forest glade. Like raindrops in the night, they sing with all their might, a symphony of nature in this magical sight. In the cool summer night, they come alive alright. Their chorus is a sight, their rhythm so tight. Their songs fill the air with a lively affair, and if you listen close, you'll hear their secret share. Cicadas serenade, a vibrant escapade. Their melodies cascade through the forest glade. Like raindrops in the night, they sing with all their might, a symphony of nature in this magical sight.
Well, isn't that beautiful and hilarious?
Ah, let's see. We could also do a
See, Celtic music, see us Celts, the Irish and Scottish and Welsh.
Yeah.
Look, see, we produce some quite good music.
Yeah,
Not
see?
whether we were
I'm with-
talking about cicadas peeing, but you know.
I'm with Audio Coffee. There wasn't enough prompts for a cicada pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
A Chuck Berry style
Ooh, here we
song.
go.
And let's see, we're gonna say about tonsil twins.
Oh God.
Chuck
Mm.
Berry, tonsil twins.
Getting all choked up. Choked. Let's see. Damn it, I can't spell. Choked. K-E, choked.
Mouse babies.
And having a hard time swallowing. How's that?
Oh,
jeez, you
jeez.
were so bad.
Oh,
Does
jeez.
that work?
Yeah.
You're bad
All
to
right.
the bone.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we end up with. Oh, we couldn't generate that. Oh, because okay. So, what would they be? 50s rock
Yes.
and roll.
Yeah.
It'd be
50s.
50s, 60s, yeah.
50s rock and roll style song about. Did I spell tonsil right?
TONSIL.
Okay. It looks wrong.
Yeah.
Create. All right. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. I'm not going to be able to breathe now.
Go to custom and add more prompts. No, this is perfect. This is perfect for right now. We got to keep it simple. Swollen and choked. Cool.
Is that what it's called? Swollen and choked.
Yes.
Oh my
All
god.
right, here we go.
I thought you never amazed, and not easy had paralyzed us. Down your low, the monster made something yet annihilate. Rock us in the sun, knocking out knocking land.
I don't know what they're saying.
No.
I think this is more like '60s style with foreign language.
Yeah, and the words
that's-
don't match up.
Yeah, the words don't match up. Something's wrong there. This is horrible.
Because the words are quite funny.
Yeah.
Feeling so tight in the darkest of nights. My tonsils, they're having a fight. Oh, the pain. It's making me sway. Can't swallow nothing, not even a bit. Lump in my throat like a stone in my path. Makes it hard to breathe. Makes me lose my laugh. Can't eat no pizza. Can't taste no delight. These tonsil twins, they're putting up a fight. Can't speak no words. Can't sing no song. Tonsil twins got me all choked along. Feels like I'm drowning in a sea of despair. This swollen sensation.
Just ain't fair.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I love that line. They love that line. Tonsil twins got me all choked along.
There it is.
Lullaby I made.
That makes no sense.
No.
What?
Should I read the lyrics?
It sounds like me trying to sing drunk.
Yes. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, try change it to 60s rock and change "an" to the word N, to the letter N,
60s rock.
and then change "an" to N.
Oh.
See if that
okay.
does anything.
The and symbol is what you're saying, like that.
No, the number. Flipping heck, man, I can't speak.
The letter N.
Yes, that's the one.
Rock and
Thank
roll.
you.
Like Guns
Rock
N'
and
Roses.
roll. How about the? Well, you can't do like. Let's see. Oh, we can do. Let's do 90s grunge.
Ooh, there you go.
90s grunge. 90s grunge song about getting pregnant
Orally.
from a BJ.
With twins.
With twins. Oh no. So 90s grunge song about getting pregnant from a BJ, getting pregnant with twins from a BJ. There we go. But getting pregnant with twins. There we go. We gotta put that in there from a BJ. Does that work? Does that work?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
sound good?
Go
All
for
right.
it. Go for it.
All right, here we go. See how fast they can come up with one for this.
Oh dear.
Oh, I know some of those music choices. I'm going uplifting gospel.
Yeah.
Song
Brilliant.
description flagged for moderation. Damn it.
Crap.
From swallowing.
She had
How's
it.
that? How about this from swallowing?
There you go.
There we go. See if that works. We're about to find out. Double trouble.
Ooh, toilet
Ooh.
trouble.
Raw, gritty grunge is what they call it. All right, here we go. Let's find out what we've got. We're waiting for the other one to finish too, and then
I
I'll
wanted the gospel one. That would have been hilarious.
Here we go.
Twin towers in my soul.
Brilliant.
A double dose in my belly.
I love it.
Swept away and so confused, my body changing. Feeling used to and wanna feel it's right. Got pregnant from the wild side.
I can't breathe.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Shizzy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Shizzy.
Oh my God, that was great.
Oh.
Well, has done me in. That's brilliant. Have you got to save these?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Shizzy, that first one, I swear, it sounded like Hailstorm. You know
This
the
one
band?
right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was
It
my
sounds like Lizzie
favorite.
Hale. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It does.
I was loving that. Was my favorite one, and the lyrics you could hear so clearly in that one as well. Oh,
Audio
brilliant.
Coffee says, same problems, uplifting gospel. Dare you.
Oh, come on, Shizzy. Come
Well,
on.
that's- well, that's
See, I've
funny.
only got, the problem is I only have 20 more credits. So,
Oh, you gotta
if-
save those bad boys then.
yeah, I
Well, can
mean,
we-
and I'll get
s-
more tomorrow, but you know, it's,
That's
maybe I
fair
can get some over the weekend. You know, you see what I'll have to do, because you only have so many credits. Be like, if you want a song, you have to super chat it.
There you
There
go. There you go.
And if you super chat it, what I'll do is I'll purchase time on there and then release, like, I can do like tons of these. Because it's like
These are
something like
brilliant.
$8 a month for like a year or something, some crap like that.
Really?
Or-
That's not bad.
Yeah. So for like, you do a year subscription, or it's $10, you know, for like a month if you pay for it by the month. So
I just think they're fantastic. I mean, the lyrics. I mean, look at this one, right? Double trouble, all messed up, feeling none. Something's brewing, can't overcome.
swallowed
Udio,
love.
it's also good.
It's deep inside. Two
Yeah,
tiny
see-
hearts, no place to hide.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll do this one for audio coffee. We will do this one for audio coffee just because that uplifting gospel. Okay.
Come on, preacher.
Mhm.
Up.
Yes. Get some of that good uplifting music.
Gospel song about getting pregnant with twins from swallowing. Let's try this. We'll say C men. Do you think they'll allow it through?
Might. If you spell it like the Navy term.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Then yeah.
I'm thinking it will work. I picture Charlie Brown gang dancing. Little B is like, Little B's like,
Yeah.
I want more. I want more. Super. Thank you, Little B, for the super sticker.
Oh no, I hope it says no.
Oh no. Blessings in the Deep. That's the name of the song. Blessings in the Deep.
Oh dear Lord.
Lessons in the deep.
Here we go.
Oh,
Blessings
here
in the Deep. This is for you.
In the depths of the ocean, where life begins to grow, a miracle of creation, a story yet untold. Two tiny souls in the waters they reside, a blessing in the deep, waiting to come alive in the embrace of love. The soul finds its way, guided by the currents. They both start to sway, a miracle so divine, hidden beneath the waves from a single act of love. Destiny and grace.
Candles in the air
In
now.
the depths of darkness, there's a flicker of light. Two hearts beat in rhythm, shining through the night. From the depths of the deep, a journey now unfolds, a tale of love and magic, where the truth is yet untold. Oh,
Lift me up, Lord.
Let's see the next one here. The next one is for, let's see.
In
Sing
the
some-
depths of the ocean, where life begins to grow, a mirror of creation, story yet untold.
It has not been told.
Two tiny souls in the waters they reside, a blessing in the deep,
Deep.
waiting to come alive in the embrace of love. The soul finds its way, guided by the currents.
It is
both
guided.
start to sway.
Damn.
A miracle so divine.
Thank you, Jesus.
The waves from a
Yes.
single act of love. A destiny and grace.
Embrace it.
Thank
you, Lord.
In
Thank
the
you,
depths
Father.
of darkness, there's a flicker of light. Two hearts beat in rhythm, shining through the night. From the depths of the deep, a journey now unfolds. A tale of love and magic, where the truth is yet untold.
Amen. Amen, Father. Amen.
Yes!
Amen.
Isn't that a wonderful testimony?
Oh, they were.
Oh, yes.
I think they really need the cicada serenade too, just to really.
Cicadas in the trees singing
Cicadas?
melodies. They're buzzing in the breeze. A symphony they seize. Their tiny wings do hum as the summer day has come. And though they're just insects, they're making quite the fuss. In the cool summer night, they come alive. Alright, the chorus is a sight. Their rhythm so tight, their songs fill the air with a lively affair. And if you listen close, you'll hear their secret share. Cicada serenade, a vibrant escapade. Their melodies cascade through the forest glade like raindrops in the night. They sing with all their might, a symphony of nature in this magical sight.
I feel so much calmer now.
Yeah, so little B, because of the super sticker. The next selection is yours. The next selection is yours.
Little bit.
This one's for you, little B. So think about this: what style of music you want to have, and what the topic will be. It could be anything. Now you're on the spot.
Yeah, not to put you on the spot or anything.
Not to make it difficult on you, but we could do something for you. Whatever comes to mind.
What kind of music do you like to listen to, little bit?
Send it to the cicada professors. He'd love that. Oh, please do. Yes, this one's for you. This one's for you. Oh, do you want some doo-wop? Let's see.
Hey, Shizzy, I just thought of one.
Oh, what do you got?
Yeah, a country song about the orangutan driving in the golf cart.
Oh,
like one of those, kind of like a Jerry Reed type of song.
Okay. Let's see. Eastbound and down, rolling out. Anyone has a link and become a member on this channel. So you can become a member on this channel, please. A link to buy.
She wants to become a member. Cindy, all you got to do, my love, is if you pull down live chat for a sec, and you'll see a sign will say join or something
Unless
like
you're
that.
on an iPhone. If you're on an iPhone, you have to do it from a computer. That may be what's happening if she's on a phone.
Yeah, you can't do it from the phone.
Oh, please do. Let's see. What did she say? Go for it. Please. Love y'all. Okay. Let's see.
She wants the orangutan.
Let's see. Upbeat. What year was Jerry Reed in?
Probably 70s.
Upbeat.
70s, early 80s.
70s. Let's see.
Country.
Upbeat truck driving country song. Upbeat truck driving country song. Upbeat
What is it?
truck driving.
What's the
country
orangutan's name?
song. About Rambo.
Rambo. I say Rambo.
The
I didn't know he had a name.
Yeah, that's Rambo.
Cool. I didn't know he had a name. That's cool.
Cart driving. Now I'm going to misspell orangutan. It's not spelled correctly.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
O-R-A-N. O-R-A-N.
G-U.
G-U.
A. Hang on. No. Rang you. So, actually, take out the A.
Hold on. It'll spell check will help out here. There
Yeah.
Orangutan. Okay. Upbeat truck driving. Upbeat. Beat truck driving country song. Truck driving country song about Rambo, the golf cart driving. Let's see. I'll just say golf cart driving. Orangutan. And let's see what we got. That's perfect. Your mind went blank. This is perfect. My mind went blank. All right, so she's down for it. All right, this is
awesome.
This one here is for upbeat truck driving country song about Rambo, the golf cart driving orangutan. I hope this is enough.
Can make an album, she's there.
Oh yeah. Is Captain Kern still here?
Yes.
You might want to hear this. Oh, he'll hear it. I guarantee it. Rambo the orangutan, country driving. Oh yeah.
And new theme song for every which way but loose.
Exactly.
And it even has pictures. It even has pictures with it too.
Cool.
Rambo, he's a golf cart driving fool.
Yeah.
He's got his shades on, driving around like he's cool.
Yeah.
Through the green pastures and the fairways wide, with a swing and a step, he's got nothing to hide. He's got his polo shirt on, looking sharp and neat. Sipping on sweet tea, got a hole in one street.
Yeah!
Making all the ladies swoon, they can't resist his charm. Rambo orangutan, the king of the golf course farm. Singing with gold rims on display, spinning in circles, going fast all the way.
Yeah!
From the rough to the bunker, he's always on the go. Rambo's got the skills, he's got the swing to show. Number Rambo's got the skills, he's got the swing to show.
He's got the swing to show.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh my God, that was even better
Rambo
than I
the
imagined.
orangutan,
Brilliant.
golf cart driving fool. He's got his shades on, driving around like he's cool. Through the green pastures and the fairways wide, with a swing in his step, he's got nothing to hide. He's got his polo shirt on, looking sharp and neat. Sipping on sweet tea, got a hole in one streak. Making all the ladies swoon, they can't resist his charm. Rambo the orangutan, the king of the golf course farm. He's got his cart blinging with gold rims on display, spinning in circles, going fast all the way. From the rough to the bunker, he's always on the go. Rambo's got the skills,
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Which one did you prefer? One or two? I preferred the first one.
Yeah, I like the first one better. It had that eastbound and down, rolling out and trucking kind of feel
that
to
one
it.
sounded like Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
It sounded a lot like Brad Paisley, but I like the first one better. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's much better. Oh, about the tonsil twins. I want it. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, it is that time though that I'm going to have to end this. There will be more to come. There will be more to come. I will. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Little B just give out the 5 gifted memberships.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me see.
No,
I don't have everything up here.
I think she wants more.
Oh, she wants more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But no, you carry on, my lovely. I just wanted to make you aware, that's all.
Oh no, let's see. She did where's Megan Fox when she needs you? Toy like Cowdy's was gifted a membership by Little B. Conversations Living Room with RJ was gifted a membership. And Austin Just Jen, Cindy Snyder, Clara Hall, all were gifted memberships by Little B. Thank you, Little B, so much.
That was awesome. Thank you.
There will be more. There will be more to come. I got to pee. Oh, I thought that said you had to pee. I was like, no, it's Little B. I gotta go. Love you too. Yes, we will be sending all you fine folks. I'm pretty sure I've got it set up to send all of you over to. Oh no, I have you all sent over. Let me change that because you're not going to know what to do if I send you over there. I was going to send everybody to LC. That would have been scary.
Oh man.
You guys would have. We'll save that for another time because we sent you over there. You are gonna lose your mind. You think that this place is degenerate? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. With this, I'm gonna sign this bad boy off. Give you a little bit of this, and just remember, it's all fun. Love you guys. See you Monday. Or you'll probably see me tonight if you come by and watch the Sexpert.
Now I gotta call somebody to come get me because my car turned into a spaceship and I don't know how to fly it. I'm not an astronaut.